Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel Toppers World, and in this video I am going to explain you about how to write an effective introduction for essay writing which can help you to get a good band score in Ielts writing module. So most of the students face problem in writing introduction, and when they get essay for writing and some thoughts come in their mind when they do some brainstorming, and after that they start writing introduction immediately, and they write the body paragraphs or ideas, main idea of the essay they write in the introduction. This is a wrong approach. Introduction we have to design, we have to create it. This is not like thinking about some ideas. So what you need to do, you have to first think about body paragraphs. After thinking about body paragraph like ideas, then you have to design the introduction by keeping in mind your body paragraph ideas, like whether you are going to agree with this task, or your opinion is in agreement or in disagreement, or you are partially agree, or depend upon the type of essay. Like if your essay is having two different views, like some people think this or some people say that, it means that you have two views there in essay to write in the body paragraphs, and your introduction would be according to that. Here I have taken one example to explain you that how introduction can be effectively written, and three methods are there that I am going to use. The first is use parallel language, or we can say synonyms, or something that can have a near meaning to the words that are given in the question statement. Then change the structure of the sentence. Whatever the sentence have been given in the introduction, I am going to change the structure. Like I can make active into passive, or the second part of the statement like object, I am getting it in the first part, changing it to subject, I mean almost same like passive voice. Then I can also show you how to use infinitives and gerunds. They are very effective way. They may actually, I can say that they raise the level of your Ielts writing from 6 to 7, 7.5 band if you start your writing using gerunds or infinitives. So in this later part of this video, I will tell you that how to use them. So stay with me from the beginning till end, because this video is going to be very valuable for you. So those who face a lot of problem in writing introduction, I think after watching this video their problem will be solved. So first thing is read this task. International travel is becoming cheaper, and countries are opening their doors to more and more tourists. Do the advantages of increased tourism outweigh disadvantages? So this is first of all what we have to see. What kind of essay is this? Do the advantages of increased tourism outweigh disadvantages? This task is asking for your opinion. What do you think? Advantages are more than disadvantages? If you say yes, it means that you are in agreement of this statement. So if you are not agree with this statement, then your view would be like that, no, I don't agree with this statement, I think both advantages and disadvantages are equal in number. Or you will say that disadvantages are more than advantages, so entirely opposite. So few things are there that you need to focus here, like are you agree? Agree means advantages more, disadvantages less. So you will write two advantage and one disadvantage. If you think that if you are disagree, then you can write one advantage and one disadvantage, or one advantage and two disadvantages. That depend upon you. So this is not I am going to write over here now. I am just explaining how to write introduction. So first thing what you need to do, you have to find out synonyms. So cheaper, you know cheaper means cheaper is just like we can write economical or affordable means cheaper, affordable, any other word, inexpensive, okay. So these are the synonyms of cheaper. So I know already these synonyms, so I can easily use. What about if you don't know, then you have to think about another approach that I am going to tell you later. Countries, for countries we can write nations, okay. Opening their doors to more and more tourists. Opening their doors to more and more tourists means they are making easy policies. They are making such kind of policies which are very convenient to the tourists. They can easily get visas, or they can easily complete formalities to visit that nation. Advantages and disadvantages. You can write merits and demerits. Disadvantages, drawbacks, advantages, benefits, okay. So international travel, global travel, international means global travel. So we have now sufficient number of synonyms, and we can write a fresh introduction for this given task. So what I am going to write: introduction, international travel, traveling at global level, okay. Traveling at global level is becoming, we can say has become, ban chuki hai, has become affordable. And countries are opening their doors to more and more tourists. And nations, this is simple way, nations are making liberal means easy, liberal policies to attract international tourists. International tourists or overseas tourists. The international tourists, okay. So paraphrasing is almost done. Now you will write your own opinion. I personally think that, or you can write I personally consider that, anything, consider that, think that, reckon that. So what you reckon that there are, suppose you are agree, there are more merits of there are more merits of this situation. You can write there are more merits of this situation, or more benefits of this situation or scenario. Scenario is better. Of this scenario, there are more merits of this scenario than demerits. Okay. So this is your complete introduction. I personally think that, I personally believe that there are more merits of this scenario than demerits. So this is the easiest way and very quick way of writing introduction. So what is more important here, I mean to say, you should not waste your too much time on thinking about impressive introduction. You can simply write an impressive introduction by using this method, like using synonyms. Now the same introduction I can write in another way now using the structure method. I am going to change the structure of this statement. International travel is becoming cheaper and countries are opening their doors and doors to more and more tourists. So now how can I change the structure? Second part I write first and first part I write second. So countries are opening their doors to more and more tourists. International travel is becoming cheaper. So how this can be done? Nowadays, or in these days, yeah, in the modern times, nowadays many nations are welcoming foreign tourists. This part is I am paraphrasing. So many nations are welcoming foreign tourists by what way? By reducing the formalities and making travel economical for them. Although this scenario is having lots of plus points, its opposite side cannot be sidelined or ignored. Okay, so the main part is I change the structure of the sentences and I also introduce although to write my opinion to make it complex sentence. Third way, using gerund or infinitive. It means I am going to use main verb here to start the sentence, like to attract. This is called infinitive, to attract more and more tourists. Many nations are making comfortable rules and reducing the travel costs. This proposal has both advantages and disadvantages. Yeah, this proposal has more advantages than disadvantages. Okay, another sentence. As the cost of traveling is getting affordable day by day, therefore many nations are opening their doors, or many nations are making liberal policies to attract the tourists. And this concept or this scenario or this proposal or this kind of notion is offering both advantages and disadvantages to the countries, or you can say offering more advantages than disadvantages to the countries, or you can say I totally agree that there are more merits than demerits. So in this way, there are 4 ways I have discussed here that you can use to write introduction, and after that attempt the other part of the essay like body para 1, like advantage, more business for the country. Second advantage is country get a chance to show their culture to other people of other country, or local people also get more business, better infrastructure. Demerit, increased pollution, or you can write smuggling, increased smuggling or illegal activities. So in this way you can write body paragraphs. The purpose of this video is to tell you how to write introduction. Thank you.